Good afternoon, everybody in Twitch land and the NGS Summer community. Today we've got a game replay cast of last night's match against Plat Form and OGEL. This is the upper division losers bracket. This is definitely not a scouting replay cast to look at who our opponents will be in the finals. Two pretty good teams. I know these people fairly well on the platform side. On the platform side today, we have Gokui on Cassia, Wipeout on Tyrael, Ekdar playing on Anduin, Krinovast on Sonya, and Ace on Gul'dan. And the team we played, I believe, in the first round of the summer event, OGEL the Great on Kael'thas, Broomboy on Blaze, Bashing on Brightwing, Feldroth on Vala, and Materium on Zarya. Let's jump into this game and let's have some fun. I am doing a solo cast today, so it might go a little janky, but please hang in with me. I don't have the back and forth banter I usually have with one of my co-casters, but I need the extra work on talking about what's going on in games. So this should help. So first map is Infernal Shrines. Blaze is fairly strong right now with his rework. And I believe Brightwing, I've heard, is a fairly strong healer, perhaps number 1 or 2. But good stuns from Blaze, good polys from Brightwing, obviously. And they were able to pick up the Vala, so good damage on the OGEL side. And on the platform side, we've got good poke damage coming out from Cassia and Gul'dan. And obviously, perhaps a potential leap coming out from Sonya. Normal, just clearing lanes in the mid as Sonya rotates top, as both teams sort of rotate bottom to catch this next wave. Wipeout's putting some damage onto the opposing team, trying to slow rotations. E onto Tyrael. He's gonna walk away. Good damage coming out from Ace as they rotate towards the mid lane to catch that mid soak. Cassia has already a head start. Most of that wave is slowed down. Wipeout stops rotations from coming out. And looks like Platform has just better wave clear on their rotations, which will enable them to grab their siege camps a little bit sooner. Good E onto Tyrael. Gokui comes in with his Fen onto Bashing. Just trading damage. And if if OGEL isn't careful, they're going to miss that XP, but OGEL is able to catch that XP. And Plat Form is being aggressive here on top of OGEL's siege camp. Let's see if they punish that. They do not punish it. They're able to secure the opponent's siege camp. And they're going to get to work on their own siege. Meanwhile, Ace is clearing the mid lane. Anduin's on the siege camp. Looks like Wipeout is bottom. Going to clear that bottom lane to get wave priority. They were able to secure the hard camp top lane, perhaps a little too soon to secure that camp, but regardless, it's already grabbed. Plat Form is able to secure the bottom siege camp, putting grid rotational and macro pressure on OGEL. Sonya should not have too much problems clearing that bruiser camp. And it looks like Cassia and Gul'dan are going to start on their own siege camp on their side. Plat Form is slightly ahead in XP. We have a siege camp pushing mid. We don't see rotation starting just yet on the hard camp on the Plat Form side. Let's see if the head sends someone up there. Looks like they're going to do that with Cassia. I believe they're going to need somebody else to secure that a little faster before the objective pops up. It is mid. OGEL is going to have to get this wave cleared out middle before they can start putting pressure on the objective. Looks like we have 4 players on the hard camp side for Plat Form, and the objective is started by OGEL, and they're going to get a slight advantage, but Plat Form is going to have that top wave pushing in while this objective goes in. E-come from Bruboy, good fend from Gokui, Polly from Brightwing onto Gokui. Wipeout is low. Broomboy putting in good damage. 24-5 in objective on Monkeys. Ace is going to get wave priority here. And 27-7. They are getting chipped down quite a bit. Broomboy is low on mana. Good damage coming out from OGEL the Great. And 35-16. OGEL just needs to get the monkeys and get out without anyone dying, and they should be in a good position here. Good fend coming out from Gokui again. The whole OGEL side is pretty low, but they have one more monkey to clear, and they do secure the objective. Sonya's heading top. They were able to get that top wall in the trade, but let's see how it works out with this next objective coming out. Sword comes out from Tyrael, able to get the secure the jump, and the objective's already at half health. Looking at talents here, nothing too different I'm seeing popping out. We do see the material going for Justice for All to get those bigger shields. Z onto Kael'thas to get him topped off. We do see Kael'thas just putting good damage into Zarya. I'm not sure how that works out in Zarya's favor, since Zarya really isn't an off laner. Camp was started by OGEL, but it looks like they're going to walk away. It is a 4v3 as Zarya is heading mid, and Vala had to port back to get more mana and health. And good damage coming in. Oh, E onto Wipeout. We see Gul'dan just putting out consistent poison damage onto the team. Looks like there was a pause here, but we are good to go. Power of replay casts. Bottom camp siege secured for Plat Form. Just really good camp clears and grabbing macro coming out from OGEL. I'm sorry, Plat Form. Let's see how that works out towards the middle part of the game. 10s are on the horizon for Plat Form. They should have that within the next minute. Looks like Sonya's heading top to clear out Materium, putting damage onto the front wall. Sword in from Wipeout. Let's see if he jumps in there. But no, it looks like just a posture to scare the team. Meanwhile, the just rotations coming out of clear lanes, getting wave priority. We have a siege camp middle pushing in. Looks like a little skirmish here, bottom lane. Fear comes out from Gul'dan. Hit 10s are hit. Balls are coming out from Cassia, bouncing around from Feldroth. Oh, leap onto Zvala. He's low. That's one down. Let's see if we got a second one. And or counter pick from OGEL. Bashing's low. Broomboy is middle health, but the root comes out onto OGEL the Great. And it's a 1-for-0 in the advantage of platform. As Sonya rotates top to catch that top wave. They're dumping some damage into this middle wall. E onto Wipeout Nectar, but nothing to follow up with it. It looks like Wipeout is their tank right now, BB. Looks like OGEL the Great's gonna start their hard camp. Next objective is bottom. Let's see if we have platform going from their hard camp. They are. You see Ace rotating in the mid lane. Kael'thas is staying bot to catch XP. Both teams are level 11, so even talent tiers. We saw Kael'thas go into Pyroblast at 10. We see Bunker, Blink Heal, Rain of Vengeance, and Expulsion Zone from Zarya. Good damage coming, leap onto the team, hits 3. White Ball comes out, catches Vala, he melts. Broomboy's low, we have Z on the Blaze. It's in time. Right now it's 5v4 in the advantage of platform. Good damage coming on to Kael'thas. Sonya's starting the objective. It's 10-9 in Monkeys. Wipeout has a dot on him. Make sure it doesn't spread that to Ektar. It does spread to Ektar. He's taking chip damage from another Pyroblast. Oh, and ult comes out. Oh, Sync. I'm not sure if he needed the Sync. He looked pretty safe. 31-13. Looks like platform is going to be able to secure this pretty easily. Although OGEL has that top lane pushed out. Pings are already coming out, letting Sonya know to go top and clear that wave. The objective is secured for platform, and this is a perhaps a level 13 advantage coming out in time for platform to fight. Good fend coming out from Cassia. Broomboy is getting shipped down to half health, but I believe Bashing has a Z up to get him backed up to where he needs to be. We see Sonya top lane, Cassie heading mid to catch that mid soak and get wave priority. And they're going to be able to get the front wall and a little bit of damage onto this front fort. All right, we see Bashing walking top, catches XP. Great thing with Brightwing is he can walk and catch XP and teleport down if needed. Bottom siege camp is started by platform. We see the OGEL team catching their siege camp. Wipeout snuffed it out. He's got 13. Arrow comes in. They're able to get the siege camp, but Holy Ground comes out from Tyrael. Feared onto Zarya. Right now it's 3-for-0. Let's see what platform does with this 3-0 advantage and kills. Gokui's gonna clear out this lane. We see Ace starting to clear the mid lane out. Looks like they're gonna try to put pressure on this middle fort. Next objective is mid. If they're able to get this fountain, it's a huge win for this next fight. See Broomboy half health, just dumping damage onto the fountain from Ace. Root onto Broomboy. Cassia and company are putting good damage into the bottom camp. OGEL is just trying to just chip him down and clear out those waves. We see the team rotate down, and Wipeout's going to get in this bush, see if he can catch somebody. Even talent tiers, they do have 2 levels on them. Damage onto Kael'thas, Blink onto OGEL the Great. Gokui's in trouble, E, and he goes down. Good counter engage from Broomboy. Cassie was stepping up a little bit past her comfort zone, and Broomboy saw that and E'd in and got a good stun. Oh, good root from Ektar. Coming out, and now they're pressuring their siege camp. I believe platforms just walk away to give up this camp. It's a 4v3 at the moment. We see Sonya top catching XP. Zarya's heading top to defend that top wave. We have a siege camp pushing mid, putting pressure onto this front fountain. I don't believe it goes down, but We see Wipeout here catching Kael'thas. Holy Grounds hits. Kael'thas has to go down. We see a Z onto OGEL. I don't think he needed it just yet, but being extra safe, Chronovest looks like he's looking for a leap, perhaps. Just posturing, just in case. They have a 16-15 talent advantage. Shrine's up in 27 seconds. Let's see if they rotate, get their hard camp push. Looks like Sonya's scouting their hard camp. Spear goes out, misses onto Zarya. Sword comes out from Wipeout, just posturing. They're going to start the hard camp. They have a 16-15 talent advantage. Looks like another pause, but we're back into it. And they're able to get this camp. Good damage jumped out from Kael'thas. They're able to get the OGEL's hard camp, and they're going to go ahead and start this next objective with the talent advantage for the time being. It's going to be a little bit of time for each team has 16. OGEL has to clear out that hard camp, but it doesn't take down their front four top. Looks like it's 20-0 in objectives. They should give this objective. Try to get lanes pushed out. Looks like they're doing. We have Brightwing bottom. Getting 16 for the team. Now both teams are 16. It's 32-0. Looks like OGEL's just going to give up this next objective. Defend mid. Looks like we had a pause and we're back into it. Do they pause at 39? Looks like they're going to pause at 39. Grab their hard camps. A smart play from Plat Form. Not much for OGEL to do. They kind of know what they're doing. They're going to grab their hard camp. They're going to get their siege camp in retaliation. Not sure what the siege camp's going to do. And looks like Gul'dan and or Wipeout had gone and secured that objective. This fort should go down pretty easily. They're going to clear out the siege camp. Meanwhile, top hard camp is pushing for Plat Form. We see Brightwing bottom lane getting XP. He's able to teleport up anytime the team needs it. Jump onto Zarya, leap onto Zarya. Oh, Zarya goes down from the balls from Cassia. This front four goes down. Most likely this front wall does go down. We see Brightwing teleporting back to mid. Good damage onto Sonya. Jump again onto Kael'thas. He might pay for it. Fear from Gul'dan. Kael'thas is low. Holy Ground from Tyrael. Good damage onto Kael'thas. He dies. Bashing dies. This might be game. They're definitely going to be able to secure this keep. Jump onto Vala. Feldroth is in trouble. Looks like they're going to get keep priority here. Wipeout is low. They might have to back out. E from Broomboy. They're able to get this next keep, and looks like they're going to back out and put pressure top wall. Let's see here. Pretty clean game so far from Plat Form. E onto Ace. Light Bomb misses. The bunker is able to save Broomboy. Good jump onto Vala. I'm not sure if that was a clearing leap or just miscommunication there. But they were able to defend that top keep. Good route onto OGEL. They just strong wave pressure coming from Plat Form. That middle keep is down. They're going to have constant pressure coming. Next objective is going to come top. They're in the playing bushes here from OGEL. They need to get a keep, looking for a fight before level 20. Most likely Plat Form is going to try to avoid a fight if they can, pre-20. And looks like they're going to give this up. Oh, stun comes out, misses. Gokui is looking for a fight. It is the even talent tiers. Good damage onto Gokui. He goes down. So the OGEL team does get a pre-20 fight without having to look for it because Cassie was being hyper aggressive. Looks like OGEL's gonna back out. Clear lanes. Large wave bottom. Good wave mid. And it looks like the platform is gonna rotate down, grab this bottom siege camp. It is 19-18. They just hit 20. It's 3v3. Plat Form is walking out. They know it's 5v4 at the moment. Level 20 is chosen. We have Defensive Angels from Tyrael. That's relatively not picked very often. Varian's Legacy from Anduin, Ignore Pain from Sonya, and Haunt from Gul'dan. And Cassie is holding her level 20. I'm probably guessing Infinite Balls coming from Cassia. It looks like she does go Infinite Lightning. OGEL needs to clear lanes, get XP, get 20. They definitely do not want to take a pre-20 fight. Looks like they are looking at this hard camp top from Plat Form. 8-2 in kills in the moment. Good macro so far coming out from Plat Form. For clearing lanes, you have Brightwing posturing middle. Looks like Sogy's gonna go in, clearly out this wave prior to OGEL catching level 20. And good damage coming out from everybody so far. Now, OGEL has a wave middle pushing and a wave bottom pushing, which has kept the middle wave from pushing all the way to their core. Next objective is top. Ektar and Ace are going to start that. We see Cassia Tyrael pushing top lane to put some pressure on this top keep. Looks like they're going to trade out a bottom fort for most likely giving up a top keep. They look like they're teleporting back to base to defend this keep. And this keep is going to be at about a half health before the full team gets there. Meanwhile, objective is at 22-0. Level 20s just hit from OGEL. They need to fight now. This looks like it's dire for OGEL at the moment. Objectives is secured from Plat Form. We do have a siege camp pushing bottom lane for OGEL. Doesn't matter much since they have an immortal pushing top lane at 18 minutes. Pretty beefy. This keep goes down and does significant damage to the core. Bunker comes down for Boy. Leap hits onto Beldroth. Fear from Gul'dan. Good fear. Beldroth is low. Bala goes down. Materium is next in line. Zarya pays for it. Brian pays for it. It's 3-0. This looks like it's GG. OGEL the Great does go down. Do they get Broomboy? Broomboy is going to E away and says, sorry, my KDA is too important to die today. And it looks like this is GG. Plat Form goes up 1-0. And we are up for the next game. This is the best of 3, so we have at least one more fight in these teams. All right, let's pause it here. Let's look at the stats if we can, because sometimes the game, does weird things with the ending screen. It's 12-2 in kills. Definitely a huge advantage coming out from Plat Form. Gul'dan put out consistent damage. Good wave clear. Kael'thas, good wave clear. Good damage. But Sonya taking 18,000 XP versus Kael'thas 13. But again, Zarya was their off laner. I don't know, who traditionally is their off lane. But didn't look like the Zarya pick was the best offlane choice since the XP fell so far behind. I'm going to queue up game 2 here. I'm going to read your comments in Twitch chat since I wasn't able to do that just yet. And we're going to put 1-0 in advantage of Plat Form. And let's go to our intermission screen as I get the next game all propped up. Okay, we have the next game. We are on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Let me bring up the screen here. And I apologize for not having the platform logo. It wasn't in the pinned in the caster channel. It just has I grabbed the generic NGS logo. Yeah, Goku was a little too greedy. I think at prior level 20 Ektar. Yeah, Zarya offline was a grief. Bala, I agree. Anyways, game 2 here. We have Vala, Goku on Vala, Wipeout on Johanna, Ektar on Lucio, Krynovast on Sonya, and Ace on Gul'dan again. OGEL the Great is picking up Cassia, Broom Boy on Uther, Veldroth on Chromie, Bashing on Blaze, and Materia on Stukov. So double support Blaze. I don't know if, okay. And looks like Plat Form has a more traditional comp. Ektar plays a really strong Lucio. We saw the power of Ace's Gul'dan last game. Sonya played a really good game last game. Vala is a little OP, and I think the new Johanna is better than the old Johanna. Let's jump into this match, see how it goes. Put your predictions in Twitch chat if you'd like. But looking at this, I think the advantage is going to come out to the platform side, just based off comfort of the draft. I'm not sure what the bans were, but double support with Blaze is interesting. Typically, we see an Uther tank with some other healer, but they went double support Blaze. I'm not sure. Maybe this Blaze is an off lane. We'll find out. But let's jump into this match.
Prepare yourselves. The battle begins shortly.
Wipeout, I do see you in chat. Do you think the new Johanna is better than the old Johanna, or do you prefer the old Johanna?
Battle begins in 10 seconds.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna be interesting to see who OGEL puts in the bottom line. Zarya scouting with the Q. Spear in from Sonya. A little skirmish going on. I believe Platform does have better wave clear, which is needed on this map just to get rotation advantage here. Sonya does come in, clears that wave. Good stun onto Krynovast. Condemned from Johanna, slow onto Bashing and Broom Boy. And they're going to rotate top. That wave's already cleared out. That's the power of having Sonya and Johanna. Wipeout's in the slow rotations. Top wave's already cleared out for Platform. And OGEL has not even started their wave yet. They're just putting good rotational advantage. Wipeout's going to slow this rotation as best he can. He has his trade up. It's pretty safe. Goku looks like he's going to head down, maybe perhaps grab that bottom siege. Yeah, it looks like Vala and Ektar are going to go head down, maybe grab that bottom siege camp. Since they have Johanna. Oh, Johanna might be in trouble here. I'm not sure if his trade's back up. Good stun. Blinds on Johanna. At about a quarter health. Early kill on the Johanna. She drops 3 gems. Not sure if his trait was back up just yet. But OGEL was able to secure that kill. Goku does grab the siege camp bottom. So we do have 3 members of Platform bot lane with Bashing securing this bottom lane. And it looks like pings are heading towards a hard camp for Platform. Veldrop dropping the time traps into the bush. And it looks like Johanna's heading top to grab that top XP. Ace doing what he can to clear waves. Like both teams are starting their hard camp. Let's see if we have one team hold their hard camp over the other, since there's so many players off the map. They have to know that each team's already on their hard camp. Wipeout's gonna grab this mid lane soak. We see Sonya bottom playing with Bashing. 2 members of OGEL top lane getting wave clear priority. OGEL already has 16 coins turned in with 21 still in the bank. Stun onto Johanna. Q misses from Veldroth. Damage comes out from Ace. Does a little bit of chip damage onto Chromie and Uther. They're going to head top, grab this top wave grab more secures, secure more gems. We see both hard camps grabbing the mid. OGEL's gonna clear out Platform's hard camp just so that their hard camp gets the advantage and push. Good damage from Gul'dan, condemned from Wipeout. See, Bashing is trying to turn in bot lane and getting stopped. It looks like these two hard camps are going to get negated by each other as they look to both be cleared out at about the same time, although it looked like Platform's camp, it was able to live longer, even though they were slower to get there. Condemn comes out onto Cassia, Fen comes back from OGEL the Great. Silence was partly casted, but dropped pretty quick. Materium hits his little arm pustule thing here. Condemn comes out from Johanna, stun onto Broomboy. I'm sorry, Gokui. And good chip damage around. Gokui is low. Vala is a paper tank. Just super a glass cannon, but just no health whatsoever. And can easily get exploded. Here we go. He's in trouble here. Able is to vault out, but he does pay for it. And that is the power of Vala is great damage, poor health. So right now it's 2-0 an advantage of OGEL the Great. 49 coins turned in from OGEL, 21 for Platform. Both teams are able to turn in and get the objective. Johanna's going to stop the turn in for Materium. And it looks like Materium's going to be able to secure this turn in. First objective does go over to OGEL. GG, go next. Let's go. And let's see what they do rotation-wise. Looks like they're going to head top to clear out this top spider first, as that is the boss lane. Wipeout is putting Condemns out, secure lanes. We see Sonya and Blaze bottom just skirmishing. And Gul'dan should be able to get this pretty safely behind the wall. Good boot from Ektar, saving Ace. This front wall is in trouble. Materium is low. Vala is mid, clearing out that mid spider. Looks like OGEL is going to be able to secure this front wall on the top lane. Wipeout traits out, so he's not slowed by the slowing sands. Ektar boots away. Does Ace die here? Nope, he's able to suck his way out of that one. What I know about Ace, he's a great sucker. Vala heading mid, clearing waves. You know, an okay turn in for OGEL. They were able to get the wall mid and the wall top, but let's see if Platform is able to turn this around, get a turn in, and get a bigger advantage than OGEL was able to do. And OGEL's gonna dump their coins on the bottom objective point. See Feldroth porting back. Looking at Materium's a little kind of stuck out there on an island. See what they do and punish this. But Ace is turning in for the objective. You see Materium, he might pay for this. Nope, he's gonna walk away. Platform is securing the bottom siege camp. OGEL the Great and Broomboy. Looks like they started it early, but they had to walk away since there was 3 members of Platform bottom lane. We do see 4 members of Platform pushing bot. We have the objective coming up. Let's see if they stay here or they rotate top or mid. We do see Sonya staying bottom. We see 4 members of OGEL the Great staying bottom. Rotations are going to be slow. Wipeout most likely tries to slow rotations to stop people coming up mid or top. Looks like Feldroth is taking a safe route to the middle lane. And most likely, Platform is going to dump a fair amount of damage onto this front fort in the top lane. Perhaps take it down altogether. Wipeout is just posturing to slow rotations, get the full advantage of the spider. Middle spider goes down, bottom spider is down. They're dumping pretty good damage. They're looking for this front fountain to go down. Leap from Sonya onto Stukov. Stukov pays for it. It's a 1-0 advantage at the moment. Let's see if they can keep going with this. Ektar Boops bashing back. Looks like it's just going to be 1-0 for now. About 25% health on that front top fort is taken down by the spiders. XP is pretty close. Platform does have turn-in. This would be a back-to-back turn-in if they're able to get this secured. Looks like damage onto Wipeout. They know there is a time trap there. Broom Boy is looking for a stun if Wipeout is slowed. Oh, Trade's hit by Johanna, and Broom Boy wastes his E. Unfortunately for him. Condemn clearing that. I mean, that middle wave pressure is just so strong from Johanna and Sonya. They can just clear a wave in like a second. Meanwhile, Hardcamp is pushing middle. We have 3 members of Platform defending that. We got all the members of Platform turning in as best they can. We have 13 gems on Gokui and 6 on Ace. That's enough to secure the objective. Looks like Stukov is starting their Hardcamp. Now Platform knows they're here, as that's still yellow on the map. Does drop a slowing stance just in case, and I missed it. I apologize. Bashing goes down bottom lane as Platform 4-1s the Blaze. This is going to be a 4v5 push in the advantage of Platform with their spiders pushing mid. We do have a Hardcamp pushing mid in the advantage of OGEL, but the spiders are mid as well. Should negate the spiders altogether. We see this bottom fountain pretty low. We see the team rotating top to clear out this Hardcamp and most likely head top to get this top fort, as that is the boss lane and most likely the win condition for the team. Blaze is doing the best he can to get that spider chipped down as low as he can. See the team heading mid. Ektar boops him away, speeds him out. We see High Five getting more and more, advantage. Even with the nerf, it's still a pretty good ult. Broom Boy is looking for a stun here. Johanna has her trait, walks away pretty safely, and 2 turn in so far from Platform. They have the top and the middle forts pretty low, but still have not secured either fort. Looks like Krynovest is looking for a leap here. Good damage onto Sonya. She gets snuffed out. Condemn onto 3 members. Leap does go out on Stukov. He's pretty low. Fear comes out, hits the team. Falling sword from Johanna. Blaze pokes out. Stukov swipes away. Valkyrie from Gakassia. And everyone just walks away. Krynovest trying to dump his 15 coins in there, and he's able to secure those gems. All right. OGEL is pretty close to securing this next objective. If they can get 3 more gems turned in. Boop onto Bashing. OGEL's going to be able to help him out quite a bit. We do see it's a 3v2 here. Bashing is low. We see Johanna, maybe he's scouting this out. Condemn, slow him down a little bit. And he's able to E away. I believe he does not have his bunker. So, ults are down at the moment for OGEL. The Red Weaver is secure. Leap onto Uther, no follow-up. Slow onto OGEL and Veldroth. Bashing E's in, gets the team stunned. We see Valkyrie missing again, unfortunately. And Wipeout is getting super aggressive here. Behind that front middle fort, gets destroyed by Cassie and company. Ace is gonna boop, scare them away. We do see spiders push in. They do not have a tank. This is a huge chance for OGEL the Great to secure 1, 2, or even 3 forts here, which would be a huge swing in the direction of this game so far. We see Platform team clearing out the middle spiders. Looks like they're heading top for Gokui. The rest of OGEL the Great are in the bottom lane. We see a pretty healthy Web Weaver for OGEL. Vala is top, so they do have number advantage here. It's a 4v3 with a spider. This fort is not long for this world. Let's see if they make a rotation top to put a little more damage on that middle lane. Looks like they are doing that. You see Blaze looking to snuff out what they got. I would like them to get this middle fountain instead of just walking away. We see the hard camp is up for platform. OGEL the Great's going to rotate top lane. We see platform looking to look at this Broom Boy. Good damage into bashing with the Q from Goku. 16-15 advantage. That top fort does go down. Condemn hits from Johanna. Slow on a Broom Boy. Good ship damage from... Oh, Gul'dan's leap misses, but they're still able to secure the Uther kill as he had to back away to avoid the leap. Trade out from Wipeout just gets deleted right away from good damage from the team. Another 4v5 advantage. Let's see what they do here. They have 51 coins. They could turn in. They could be aggressive and start the boss. Looks like they're going to be a little more patient. Turn in their gems. They know they have middle fort already low. Let's see if they put pressure on the bottom fort, or go top altogether and put pressure on that top wave to get that top keep. We see all members of platform kind of sitting mid. We see Sonya bottom, but it looks like Sonya is heading mid. We see Ace and Ektar top wave. And Condemn comes out from Wipeout. OGEL Great is looking for chip damage to Wipeout. Hardcamp is pushing mid. And their Spider's top lane for platform is going to put significant damage onto that front top keep. They're going to be able to secure this middle fort. We see bashing bottom. They're not going to worry about that. They're going to put pressure in middle wall here as that Spider is still at about half health. Meanwhile, the top Spider is down to about 5% health. That goes down. They're going to rotate middle keep to defend this. Slowing Stance does come out from Chromie. Good damage on a Broom Boy. Just consistent damage from Goku. Poison damage from Gul'dan. Looks like they're going to walk away. Secure that bottom fort. They got bashing stun. He does get boot back. Leap from Sonya. Stun from Vala. Just a chain CC is too much as bashing walks away though with Bunker. The power of Bunker saves Blaze. Good play there. Oh, go stun, come to wipe out. Falling sword to walk away. I thought that was a kill on the wipeout, but he looks like he had his falling sword up. Bashing's aggressively posturing here. He's looking for something here. Spear onto Bashing. Good damage onto Ektar. Ace is low, but he can suck back up. Slowing Stance. They're fighting in a very pinched zone. OGEL does have turn-in. They're looking for turn-in here. They're starting their hard camp on the platform side.
Well done, red team.
All right.
My power.
They're holding this camp while the objectives start to spawn. We see Cassia porting top to get that top wave pushback. This looks like pretty easy clear for platform. That top Spider is starting pretty far back. It's gonna, as it walks, it's gonna lose some health. We see Valkyrie come out, misses again from OGEL the Great. This Spider is at about half health. I'm not sure what advantage they have. It's a 4v5. They should be looking for a fight here. Bashing needs to go in. It's a 4v5. I'm not sure what he's waiting for, or if he maybe DC'd, as we can see Vala bottom lane. And I know they can see Vala bottom lane. We do see Gul'dan top lane taking care of that top Spider. And it looks like this turn-in was sort of wasted from OGEL. Down coming out from Wipeout, leap from Sonya. Stukov's able to swipe away. Fear hits from Gul'dan. Uther is in trouble. Suck. Bunker comes out from Bashing. Condemn hits again. Ult from Uther. OGEL the Great is in trouble. Bashing's in trouble. That's 2-0. Do they able to get secure 3? Looks like they're going to heal back up. Reset. And they did get a counter kill on Lucio. I apologize. I missed that altogether. Valkyrie, I'm not sure if OGEL's actually hit a Valkyrie this match. Or I'm not sure why Valkyrie even was attempted, since it was numbers advantage and the advantage of platform. 20s are hit from platform. They're able to secure this camp. Gokui is porting back. We see Johanna turn in her 19 gems bottom. We see Chromie looking to scout out and make sure she's not in trouble. Pings are coming out mid lane. I'm not sure from who. Looks like Ogle's gonna get this hard camp started. No one has turned in just yet, but Plat Form is getting wave priority top lane, getting this top lane push out just a little bit, give them more advantage on vision. And both teams playing extremely safe, as both teams are, later in the game, but Plat Form does have a level 20 advantage. I would expect them to look for a fight before the other team hits 20. Looks like Plat Form is going to be able to secure this next objective. We have that middle keep pretty low. We have top wave pushed in pretty deep. Those spiders are going to spawn somewhere around here. We see Blaze potentially... Nope, he yeets out. But we see top spiders going to push up pretty far into the lane. Bottom spiders are going to spawn pretty far into that bottom lane. And the middle keep is pretty low. This looks like trouble for OGEL. Both team has all their objectives up. That's the benefit that OGEL does have. That they have ults just now. Condemn comes out from Wipeout. It's avoiding the Qs from Cassia. Hammers coming out from Wipeout. Just good chip damage middle lane. This keep is not long for this world. Most likely we see Plat Form rotate bottom. As I believe Vala's already there. And we see Vala putting good damage in this bottom lane. Looks like they're going to rotate 4 members of Plat Form top lane as they leave Vala. No, Vala is coming up. Sonya does have leap. Let's see if we see a leap again onto one of the members of OGEL. This spider is getting shipped down. He's about 25% health, 10% health. They are going to be able to put a little bit of damage onto the top keep, but Valkyrie misses again. Feels bad. All right. Just consistent wave pressure from Plat Form. Looks like they're going to rotate down and get to grab this hard camp. Johanna's going to dump her 8 coins. OGEL's worried about that boss. He's going to just scout that out with a W. Hard camp is secured from Plat Form. Bashing wasted an E, perhaps, as he yeets away, but it's a pretty short cooldown. It should be back up for the next fight. Sukov is... Oh, no. Feldron's in trouble. Fear hits onto Uther. Jump onto Chromie. Broomboy is low. He's in trouble. Most likely he does get out. It's 5v Uther. Stun. The ult does come out. Not enough. Looks like Plat Form's going to turn and just grab this boss. They were already here, boys. Let's get it. Johanna is just going to get wave clear here. He's top. Gokui's going to attempt a defense, but does Gokui pay for it? No. Oh, no. Vala does go down. He was pretty low. Ace next. Bashing bunker. Ace is putting damage onto the bunker. Most likely Blaze does go down here. It's a 3-to-1 kill advantage. This boss is heading to top keep. This keep does not have long for this world. We do see 2 catapults mid lane putting damage onto the core. The shields are already down for this core. This is a 21-minute boss. Leap misses from Sonya. Falling Sword hits Sukov. We see OGEL Great slowed. Condemned onto Cassia. And this looks like GG, boys. Yep, GGs are coming out. And in a pretty dominating game 1 and a pretty strong game 2, Plat Form is able to find their way out of the losers division and into the finals of the Summer NGS event. Oh wow, that was a good fight. Let's look at the numbers here while we wait, and I'll secure the scores. Is there anybody from Plat Form that wants to do an interview real quick? If not, we'll end it here. But let's look at these talents. Let's look at these abilities, these numbers here. Again, Ace, fantastic wave clear and siege damage, almost 200,000. We've got, and then topping the numbers and just raw, damage onto heroes at 61,000 almost. Um, and then we see pretty good wave clear from Bastion and Chromie and Cassia. Um, but the W has to come to one team, and Platform was able to secure the win tonight on this match. Um, wait about 30 more seconds, and if not, I will call it. Let me read some messages in Twitch chat. Uh, let's see here. Wipeout. Iron Skin wasn't trolled. I trolled. Yes. Zarya does grief. Ektar something. Falling Sword is amazing, but I hate how she's become a cleanse stick. Yes. Should be Blaze. Iron Skin. Blah blah blah. Okay. Looks like we do not have anyone that's looking to do an interview. We will call it here. This has been a replay cast of Platform and OGEL the Great. Thank you for joining me. I'm Danny, MF CEO. You guys have a good night.
Are you out, Danny?
Oh, wait, is that Ektar? Ektar,
No.
oh, I was about to call it. I apologize.
I heard you say on stream if anyone from Platform was nearby, and it just so happened to be.
Oh, you know what? You guys put so much like fear in me that I didn't have my timer on 60-second delay or whatever. I might have set my timer a little too long, so I
Well,
apologize.
I mean, it's a replay cast. You don't have to have a delay anyway.
Yeah, but I forgot to change it. Yeah, whatever. But here we are. Um, well, congratulations on the victory last night. Um, really strong game one. I was unable to see the hero bands, but it looks like game one, you guys had a pretty traditional draft.
I
Uh,
can tell you, first bans for both games were Medivh Zeratul, surprise, surprise, playing against OGEL.
okay. I don't know if they play Medivh or Zeratul. So
Uh,
you guys did more scouting on them than we did.
OGEL has a bit of a reputation as being particularly strong on those two heroes,
All right.
and quite proficient, but less individually terrifying on a lot of other ranged assassins.
I see. I see. Um, well, walk us through game one if you can remember that far back. I know it was last night, and your
And
brain might have
I
forgotten some
do have
things.
the worst memory of anyone on the team, so we'll work through it. We had the luck thanks to the match bot of getting left side and first pick.
Oh, okay.
Uh, and we first picked, I believe, the Sonya because she's incredible.
Yep.
And then we ended up going pretty safe picks for all of our first heroes. With the first three were almost certainly Sonya, Cassia, Anduin, with the only question of being whether we first picked Cassia or Sonya. I'm not
Now
100% on
you
that.
picked Tyrael as your tank. Is
We
that
did.
is that a comfort pick for Wipeout? Since
Truth
it's
be told, we haven't had Wipeout tank very much outside of Storm League, and we're missing somebody, so we have a random
oh,
fifth.
so
Uh,
Krino Vast is a guy you grabbed off the street at Starbucks.
I mean, we know him a little bit more
Oh,
than that,
okay.
but he's definitely a pinch hitter we had to pull in because our actual main tank has a lot of non-gaming hobbies, such as camping and going to cottages, and otherwise just not being in a place with stable internet.
Well, shame on him for not being a team player.
It really is.
He could have bought like a 5G hotspot and secured the W. But Sonya did a great job in game one and game two.
Yeah,
Those leaps were clutch for Sonya in both
and I
games.
not only were they very good, they were also very necessary. Because if you look in both games, our main tanks were Tyrael and Johanna, who
Yeah,
are both very strong, but they don't have an engage condition. I guess with Blessed Shield we would have had an engage condition, but against their team we felt that the Falling Sword cleanse stick was more useful.
yeah.
But it means that we didn't have a click to engage button really outside of leap. So it was very necessary that Chronivas was hitting the leaps that he got.
He had some very good leaps, and the team was able to follow up on those leaps most of the time. Most of the time. So walk us through game one was pretty dominating. I forget the score, but it was pretty lopsided. But game two, a little bit closer. I think Ogle went with a more traditional comp. Still a little different. I think,
Um,
yeah.
Main tank Uther has definitely fallen off after like the fourth nerf that he's gotten to that
Yeah.
role.
Yep. Yep.
So he's kind of a niche pick. Uh, I will shout out Wipeout for doing the scouting, and he identified very early that he thought that they were going to go main tank Uther when they drafted him because they had first pick and they I think took Blaze and then took Uther in the 2-3, but we still had the inkling that they were going to go tank with the Uther and put Blaze in the off lane.
Yeah.
So we figured they're going to go a double support comp, and they ended up last picking, I think,
Huh. Yeah.
Chromie or Katia,
Well,
along with the
we we
Stukov.
we never play Uther heal. We always play Uther main tank. So so no fear there.
But
Yeah.
so their engage conditions in game two, basically Uther, who is one of the worst engaged tanks in the game because his
He has
range
to
is so
walk
short,
up.
he's got
Yeah.
no movement.
Gotta walk up and E.
And Lucio just passively counters that by being
Mhm.
faster, so he can't just walk up and get the free stuns. Um, Technically, Stukov after 13 if you can land a virulent combo, but it's not that easy to hit without setup. Blaze is only okay. Like the jet propulsion has kind of a wind up and it's not very fast, so as long as you play outside of its range where you can't react to it, it's not a very good engage. And they had double support so they could last for a long time. But we had Vala Gul'dan, who are some of the best poke heroes in the game, and we just never let them walk at us. And we didn't hard engage into them unless we had a talent advantage, a man advantage, or a really good positional advantage.
Yeah.
And it, for the most part, worked out really well. We did have a couple
Let
of
me let me
perp
ask you
derp
let me ask you a
feeds, but
question that's close to my heart.
okay,
Did anyone ban out Stitches?
no.
And nobody picked Stitches.
Uh, y-
Arguably the best tank in the game at the moment.
you know what? I cannot account for Ogel's drafting strategy, but if we had our normal main tank, Stitches would have been on the menu.
Oh my god. God, such. I mean, what's your opinion on these reworks? So Johanna got a rework. Stitches got a huge rework. We see Lucio nerfs. We see Blaze mega buffs. I think Blaze might be maybe the number 2 or number 3 tank at the moment. But I mean, what's your opinion on Stitches,
So
Blaze, Johanna?
I'll run down my thoughts on the last balance patch. The Lucio mixing fire mix is a buff to Lucio and NGS because he's allowed to pick mixing fire again.
Yeah.
Nerf to Storm League obviously because that was bonkers, but
Mhm.
even with the nerf to the level 20 high five, Lucio's like you don't pick talents for level 20, so just being able to pick high five is still incredible, and it's I still like even still undervalued. Uh, the Vala rework I think is the cleanest one, and not just because Vala has been performing very well, but because it does a fantastic job of really defining Vala's different potential builds. Whereas there's a lot of sort of hybridization in her picks before, and now it's like pretty cut and dry, which I think is fine because it still gives her good talent diversity, but it also makes it good for new players to go, oh, I just pick all the Q talents and now I have a good build. And I think that's really important in a game with as many potential choices as Heroes of the Storm. Uh, I think Jim Raynor's rework, so to speak, is the weakest of all of them, and it
Yeah.
didn't do all that much except the number of nerfs made him just kind of fall off the map. Uh, Johanna has kind of been widely successful primarily due to the addition of Unstoppable to Falling Sword. And I love Blizzard taking extremely low popularity abilities, especially heroics, and making them good like they did with High Five, which for the long time had like the lowest popularity of any talent choice in the game, except up to 11, but that's even worse. Um, Stitches, I am so happy that he's good again, although I think he's probably just a bit too strong.
Ektar, he was
Uh,
always good.
He wasn't.
Yes, he was. I played a lot of Stitches, and I think he's very good. Even
So
yes, he's much stronger now, but I thought he was always a good hero.
Stitches was always workable, but he was niche, and he was a very feast or famine kind of hero.
Yes.
You had to hit the big hooks reasonably consistent for him to be any good. Because outside of that, he was a place to soak damage, and he didn't bring much else to a team fight. But with his now like second big rework that he's
Yeah,
gotten
level
recently,
13
he
baseline is huge.
he just does
Huge.
things in team fights besides landing
Yep.
incredible hooks.
Yep.
Like you can still land incredible hooks, and that's why I think he's maybe a little bit too good. Is he performs well enough without hooks, but the hook is still very good and powerful.
Got it.
So I think he could use a bit more of a nerf, probably just to his health pool because he's so hard to take down without specific counters.
Yeah, that level 1, 15% more health, and passive armor is huge for Stitches. And then if you go the Gambit talent at 7, you get 2 bites, which makes him super chunky in the fight. Before you had to play Stitches like a mage. You wanted to kind of
Yeah.
stand back and like hook people from like a distance. But now you could be frontline like a Johanna. You're so beefy and you got so much
He's
armor, and you could bite, get your health back. Um, yeah,
yeah.
it's great. So next week you guys play. Let me look it up here.
Yeah.
Bronze 6, aka hit rapper and artist the baby. What are your thoughts of the match? Now Bronze 6 had a harder road towards the finals because we couldn't lose a game
Yeah,
after round one. I think the way to do this was to throw game one and then go through the bottom division to get to the finals.
honestly, you're not wrong, and there's a there's a question to be had about the format of the summer event where I was looking at the bracket yesterday and thinking, you know what? Probably at least 3 of the 4 teams in the top half of this are better on average than we are. So we kind of, I don't want to say we got lucky for losing in the original bracket to Yellow Owls, but we definitely benefited from the format. I'll
Yeah,
say.
and I caught a little bit. I did some scouting off the record against what they call day makers, and I watched the Yellow
Mhm.
Owls game, and that was a stomp if I ever saw one. So no, Baby Makers is a strong team.
Yeah,
But yeah, so I think we had to schedule it still, but we're on for next week. We had to put some pressure on to Mongoose to get us on the main Twitch page and find us a caster, since I think I've done 2 of the 3 casts for the summer event. So you gotta
I'm
you gotta
reasonably
harass
certain we
somebody.
can harangue somebody.
You gotta harass
Yeah.
somebody for the upper division summer event.
Oh, for sure.
Ace, I'm sorry, Ektar, any shout outs for anyone else in your team?
So obviously, shout out to the whole team. So Ace and I have been playing together for a few
Yeah,
years, but I
is
think
this
everybody
the
else.
new Lurk Patrol, or are you
It
guys
is
coming?
not the new Lurk Patrol.
Okay,
We are platform going forward. Lurk Patrol underwent a bit of a transformation,
yep,
kind of a. So Ace and I broke away, and along with a couple of other sort of outcasts from Div A, are forming platform as a new team.
okay,
Lurk Patrol, like a phoenix, is rising from the ashes and reforming with some new players, and I really do hope all the best for them. I think that I haven't played with some of the new Lurk Patrol players, but I've heard that things have been going very well for them, and I hope they have a very successful
oh
season and all of that going into the future. But so yeah, shout out to I've been talking about it. Shout out to Lurk Patrol. I love you guys still. Don't hate me for leaving. Shout out to Platform. We're still working through some kinks, and when we get Sir Noble back from the cottage for long enough, we'll really be forming up for a hard season coming forward. Shout out to you, Danny, for casting this game. We really appreciate it. We were sad that we couldn't get live casted. Everyone likes live cast the best, but
yeah,
replay casts are still pretty decent
replay
uh,
caster lives matter, as I've been told.
for
Um,
sure. Shout out to OGEL's Gentlemen of Extraordinary League. You were a really fun team to face, and we did quite a bit of scouting and preparing for that match, and we're really quite happy that it seemed to pay off reasonably well, and we're still scared of you in the future. So if we happen to see you guys in Div A this season, that'd be incredible. And shout out to Valk's mom because she's a wonderful lady.
Question from Brown Balla: who did Baby Makers lose to? Uh, Baby Makers lost to Bronze Six last night. Yep, 2-1. Well, that is it. I appreciate you taking the time for this interview,
I
Hector.
appreciate
And
you not kicking me out of your Discord server, even though I haven't said anything in like 3 months.
why would I kick you out of our? We don't have any secret strats here. We mostly just shit talk each other. And I post highlight reels of our matches. That's about
that
it.
that is the secret. Come